Hello everyone, welcome back to David Let Go To Hobbies. Right, today is about me and my dogs. And yeah, man's best friend. And I've got three of them around me here. And I thought we'd have a little chat about dogs. Now, I couldn't be without one. They're absolutely lovely. And yeah, someone's just yawning. And it's not my stomach. No, you stay down there. I'm not jumping on my tummy, thank you. No, stay there. No, it's all right. I was trying to make a video, and if it ain't them, they ain't them barking. Someone wants a fuss. What was I going to say? If doesn't, let's get these words out right. If one doesn't want attention, the other one wants a fuss, and if that one doesn't want a fuss, they all want to play, and then they start causing mayhem. But that's what doggies are like. And to be honest with you, I'd rather have it that way. I could not be without them. I love them to bits. And my little Minnie has been really poorly, and she's getting better. She's putting a little bit of weight on now. She's not all skin and bones that she was. And she had a really bad UTI infection. And thankfully, we got her to the vets in time. £800 later. I'd spend it again without a blink of an eye to help her. But if your female doggy passes blood in their urine, you need to get them to the vets ASAP because they could have a UTI, uterus tract infection, and it was a bit touch and go. She had a really high temperature, but that's a body's reaction to try and fight the virus. So I was stroking one of my little doggies down here, and it's something you need to get on top and don't leave it. And the reason why it was bad for us with Minnie is because we didn't realise the signs, and yeah, it was a bit touch and go. I had to make some very quick choices and to be able to pay for the vet bill. And that's another story, isn't it? Vets. Because a lot of people are not paying their bills and running up huge bills, a lot of vets are saying you have to pay a bill whilst of the treatment you have that day. As before, we could go in, pay, get the dog sorted out, and then pay it in a day or two later. But they're not allowing that now, probably because a lot of people have not paid the vet bills, which is a shame. We're all in the same boat. We're paid peanuts, and the trouble is the cost of living's going up, and we can't afford things. But I've decided to sell my camera gear because there's a few things I need to do. Make sure I've got money for the dogs if another vet bill comes in. It's better to have some money in the bank than no money. I'm not saying the vets are bad. It's just because I said to them, look, and they were, to be honest with them, to be honest with you, they were very fair. It was not me. I'm not a bad customer. It's just they treat everyone with the same brush, which is wrong. We're all individuals. Dogs are individuals, and I just think sometimes vets see money instead of the health. But don't get me wrong, they did do what they needed to do, and they got the dog better for me. One thing about these type of dogs, Shih Tzus, they don't like anything in their mouth, like a syringe. And trying to feed her, oh, it was horrendous and stressful. But we got there, and trying to give her antibiotics, that was another story. But she's a lot better now, thankfully. And yeah, hey, gorgeous girl, you are. Bear with me for a second. Sorry about that. Just had to carry some food over because she's had a little nibble of some food, and yeah, all's good. So what makes a dog so special? Because they are a companion to you. They are your friend. They're not like another human being or the wife or your husband. They care about you. They don't understand, they can't talk human language, so they don't know the problems. They go by tone of voice and they go by smells. And dogs have feelings just like anyone. And they are part of the family. So, you know, they are they are your best friend. They are my best friends. And I could not be without them. They are so important in my life. They bring harmony, peace, love, and a lot of happiness. So all I can do in my life is give them the best I can afford and give them the best food that I can afford and do everything I can for them. That's what makes a good pet owner. A couple of little things to be mindful of. We're approaching the winter time now, and the mornings are going to be very damp and wet, and also it's going to possibly go to minus temperatures. Just remember those little pads of the dogs when they're walking on the floor, that cold morning, right? It can really hurt their paws because it's freezing. You try and stand on the cold floor with nothing on your feet, and that's what the dogs are doing. Okay? Just bear that in mind. And the same as the summertime, if it's a really hot day and the sun's been on the ground, don't walk your dogs in the heat because what it's going to do is going to burn their paws and also dehydrate them very quickly. And then you'll have a very sick dog. Forewarned is forearmed. If you didn't know that, now you do. So hopefully it will help you. So we'll wrap this video up, and just to tell you about my doggies and how much I love them, and I think the world of them, and they are my best friend, and I could not be without them. So lots of love for them, and thank you for watching, and take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.